Over the past year, I have been enrolled in the Entertainment Business Masters of Science program at Full Sail University. I have had the opportunity to experience 12 accelerated classes that taught me many useful tools in the entertainment business industry. In this podcast, I plan to reflect on these classes and discuss what I have learned as well as what I will take away for use in the industry. The first course I saw in the EBMS program was my one and only online course on Full Sail Online. The course I am referring to would be Media Literacy and Research Methodologies with Brian Rapp. We learned about different media outlets we could use not only to promote ourselves but our companies as well. We were able to discuss our findings with our fellow classmates and our instructor in our own class discussion forums. We would post information in a class blog that could be viewed by all. Once month one was over, we had our first class on campus, which was Executive Leadership. In this course, we had many helpful assignments relating to leadership, power, and influence, to name a few. We read The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, where we learned valuable lessons like never outshine the master, get others to do your work for you but always take the credit, and avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. We also read Developing the Leader Within You by John C. Maxwell, where we learned to develop our influence, integrity, attitude, vision, and self-discipline, among other amazing traits. We were also instructed to study leaders in the entertainment industry. I did a group project about Stevie Wonder, and I did a project myself about the director Martin Scorsese. The next month I found myself in project and team management, where we learned to create, develop, and execute a project plan. We also learned a lot about project and budget management. We learned to delegate within a project and align certain tasks with the talent of the team members. Some projects are ran by a team, and we learned how to manage team morale and to get your team to work with you efficiently by utilizing time management skills, confronting team conflict, and properly inspiring the team. I was then able to work in a team with 3 other classmates on a project in which we learned to work together towards a common goal. After that class was over, I went into business storytelling and brand development, where we learned to brand ourselves and the companies we create. We internally reflected on our companies and began to develop a brand identity in which we will use to focus on what our brands stand for. This is also where we began to start hashing out ideas for a brand logo. We began to develop the story of our brand and what it will mean to our customers and consumers. We designed brand taglines, mantras, and even identified and analyzed competitive brands in our markets. Everything we learned would be implemented in the final brand development strategies we would use to succeed in our designated markets. The next course I found myself in was one of the most interesting courses I had over the entire year. This was Entertainment Business Finance with David Wolf. In this course, we learned about financing our companies, financial contracts, financial planning, financial deal-making strategies, and many more important and useful lessons. We also read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. This was one of the most interesting books I have ever read. It gave 2 very different points of view from the eyes of a child who has 2 fathers. One father who has no education but is still financially and business savvy, who is the rich dad, and the other father who is highly educated but financially impotent, the poor dad. We also did a complete pro forma financial workup for our companies. The next course I faced taught lessons I felt I didn't get much from. The class I speak of is Negotiations and Deal Making. I say I didn't get much from this course because I feel I already have pretty good negotiation and deal making skills. Well, that and I don't think playing Monopoly is a valid master's degree teaching technique. There were no real-world boundaries in the negotiations that we did in class. So someone could offer 17 mansions, 45 cars, and the Hope Diamond to get people to sign with them. But we did learn some self-awareness techniques, and I will admit that some of the role-playing helped get over the anxiety of negotiations through interaction. Product and Artist Management with instructor Kate Hartig was my next course. It was one of the more interesting courses. We read the book This Business of Artist Management by Xavier Frascona Jr. and H. Lee Hetherington that gave us great techniques from launching an artist's career to getting a record deal. It has 25 chapters of lessons that any artist manager should read if they want to work in the artist management industry. We also had the opportunity to make 2 podcasts in which we were the manager of a popular artist who is throwing a major event or concert, and a product designer who is pitching their product to investors. I chose to manage country superstar Keith Urban and throw a benefit concert at the Grand Ole Opry that will help relieve the Nashville floods of 2010. The product I designed and pitched to investors was Tough Tech Backpacks, which is an all-weather Gore-Tex backpack that has a waterproof zipper system, the capability of hydration, and even MP3 capabilities. Now that we are getting into developing our companies, learning how to deal with artists and products, it would now seem that protecting these assets would be high up on the to-do list. So the next course we had was Advanced Entertainment Law. We learned how to register our businesses and how to properly secure an entertainment lawyer. We were assigned to seek out an entertainment lawyer and to do an interview project on them. So I decided to do Scott Goldberg from Hetz Jones & Goldberg LLC in Orlando, Florida. We also learned how to properly audit our company for intellectual property and how to protect it accordingly. We also did research on individuals related to our industry that had legal intellectual property issues. I decided to do my project on Michael Bolton versus the Isley Brothers. The next month was one of the most useful courses I had up until that time. This was the Entertainment Media Publishing and Distribution course, and it mainly taught us how to self-publish our work and get around the mighty publishing companies that want to take 90% of your publishing rights. We started to develop a business strategy to help market and sell our material. We also learned how to design a query letter to be sent to an agent to secure representation for your company and the products you provide. All of these skills will be used soon after my graduation when my partner and I move our band to Nashville, Tennessee. By taking the initiative to self-publish ourselves, we were able to cause a buzz and bring the publishing companies and labels to us. Just like the prior month, the next month was full of very useful skills and lessons that my company and brand will use once I graduate and move to Nashville, Tennessee. Digital marketing was the lesson of this month, and I learned what forms would best serve and promote my company. We developed 2 marketing plans that helped outline our business concepts, identify our competitors and target markets, further developed our brands, and started our digital marketing campaigns. I decided to go with social media and viral marketing, digital promotions and public relations, digital and display advertising, and email marketing. These digital marketing techniques will promote and raise awareness for my band in the beginning years of our existence. It will give us an edge on other bands that don't have this experience or knowledge. After digital marketing was over, we began the first phase of our business plans in business plan development. Can you guess what we did in this class? Go ahead. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. If you guessed we developed our business plans, you won a brand new car. Okay, I'm lying. But yes, this is what we did in this class. We began to write the various and intricate sections of our business plans, including our competition, target market, management and organization, marketing and sales strategy plans, operations, and technology. Our instructor even designed a financial Excel spreadsheet with our estimated sales, marketing budgets, staff budgets, startup costs, and much more. Finally, the last month of this program was dedicated to fully putting together those sections of our business plan we developed in the prior month. The name of this course is effectively called Final Project Business Plan. After I combined all of my sections, I had a business plan that was over 30 pages long and with great detail. I plan on using it immediately after I graduate and move to Nashville. We also learned how to give a proper elevator pitch, and we even presented our businesses to a panel of investors for a grade. We also developed our own company one-sheets for the investors to go over during the presentation. We have an instructor who gives us techniques to navigate the entertainment business realm and how to present ourselves in this environment through live and oral presentation. As I look back on these past 12 months, I am glad I decided to go the extra mile and get my entertainment business master's degree. It will be another tool that will help me succeed, and I am proud that I was able to accomplish so much in such a short amount of time. I sought to succeed with good grades, and my instructors and classmates helped me reach this goal through patience, understanding, and shared knowledge. This has been my reflection of my Entertainment Business Masters of Science program at Full Sail University. Thank you for watching.